Xcode 8 is the latest version of Apple's Integrated Development Environment, or IDE. It's the only piece of software that you need for this course, and it's completely free. You can use it to build apps not only for iPhone and iPad, but Mac, Apple Watch, and Apple TV as well. The latest version is faster and more customizable than Xcode 7, and in particular has a great feature where you can preview what your apps will look like on various different screen sizes right there within Xcode. It's a really great piece of software to work with, and in this video I'm going to show you how to download and install Xcode. It's a pretty straightforward process. You just go to developer.apple.com/Xcode and then click on the blue download button. Now this will take you to a page where you need to log in to your Apple developer account. If you have an Apple ID, which you will likely have if you've used any Apple device, then just put in your email address and password there. And if not, then you can just click Create Apple ID to create a new one. It's worth noting that you don't need a paid Apple developer account to download Xcode or start building apps, but you do to get your apps in the App Store and start distributing them. But what we'll be learning in this course is completely free. So if you don't have an Apple ID, then just enter your email address, password, and some security details there. Select the options and click Continue, and that will take you through. I'm just going to log in with my existing Apple ID, and then you'll be taken to this download page. Now, at the time of recording this video, Xcode 8 is in beta, so I'm going to download the latest beta version, which I suggest you do as well. If you're watching this after around September 2016, Xcode 8 will likely be a full release, so just click to download the latest version. That will bring up the download window, and I'm just going to save it on the desktop there. Now, it is a pretty big download, 5.5 gigabytes, so you might want to go and make yourself a cup of tea and come back when it's done. I've just done that here. So now I'm going to jump over to the Finder and look on the desktop, and there's the Xcode 8 installation file. Now you just double click on that, and that will lead you through the whole process. It's a much simpler process than with Xcode 7. It's just a single installation, and then Xcode will be waiting for you. I've actually already gone through that process, so I'm going to cancel that now and start up Xcode. I'm going to do that with Command and Space, which brings up Spotlight, and then just start typing Xcode. And because I'm using the beta version, it's important that I run Xcode beta. If you're not using the beta version, then you can just use the main Xcode. So I'm going to click Xcode beta, and then you'll see Xcode appear at the top left there. And that takes us to the end of the installation part of the setup process. In the next video, we'll see how to create your first Xcode project and indeed run your very first app within Xcode. See you there.